In policing, if you ask for leave, nobody likes it. They say as if you are doing a criminal action by asking for leave. It is not mandatory. So it is not right to ask for leave in policing, they say. So we plan it ahead. But best part of that, when you get leave, you take the best out of it, because you know this is the best time I am having leave and I am out of policing work. Policing is so stressful. So when you get leave, so you enjoy it the most. Myself, Lalit Das, ADG and Director of Government Press and Publication, Odisha Cuttack, and I am IPS officer of 1992 batch of Odisha Cadre. Now I will be talking about ADI in my life. I start my day at 3:30 a.m. in the morning and I take bath. Most important is that I pour 2 bottles of water from the refrigerator, because somewhere I read that in Sweden one person is dipping in ice water, and he says the tranquility you get after ice water is a good solace. So after taking bath, I go for cycling. I start my cycling around 4:30. I have been doing cycling for many years, and I have done Manali to Leh cycling, Bhubaneswar to Bhutan 1300 km cycling, and also we do regularly 200, 300, 400, 600, 1000 and 1200 kilometers in 90 hours. That is BRM of Parisian Club. So I do cycle for around 40 kilometers a day, and we do running, and also we have planted some trees in the public space and we water them, and then I come back home around 9 o'clock. After 9 I get ready, and I also do a little bit of workout in my gym. Also take some golf swings and play my saxophone. I have been playing saxophone since last 10 years. I read somewhere that every day is everything, means what you do every day, you perfect it slowly. So I do whatever is my hobby, practice I do every day. So I play little bit saxo, I take golf swing, I do workout, and I also do junk art. I collect from the roads while cycling some plastic materials and do some art there. After that, that is the creative part. Then I take a bath and get ready for the office. The office work starts from 10:30 to 6 o'clock. In between I have a lunch break. I go to IPS Mess in Cuttack. I take my lunch there and come back to this office. This office is the printing for the government of Odisha. So we have modern printing technology machines here, one of the most modern in India. That is done till after 6 o'clock. I go back to Bhubaneswar. Cuttack and Bhubaneswar are the twin cities. So one can commute from Bhubaneswar to Cuttack. My residence is in Bhubaneswar, but I commute from Bhubaneswar to Cuttack. And while I travel, I do also have a drum bell in my car. So it's around 35 to 40 minutes drive. So in life, some action is always better than sitting idle. That I believe. So therefore, I do some drum bell activities in the car. Also, I have submitted my PhD thesis on solid waste management last month. The learning never stops. After IPS, I have done LLB, I have done public policy management course and one certificate course in French, and I have taken up another course on independent directorship course, which is Minister of Corporate Affairs. There will be 35-40 modules, so that I have started now. So those videos I also see while commuting from Bhubaneswar to Cuttack or Cuttack to Bhubaneswar, and that after I go back home, evening also I do little bit of cycling in the city, and then I meet some friends also. I do socialize, meet my friends, and then I try to go to bed by 9:30, 10, but max 10:30 I go to bed. Unless you go to bed at 10:30, you cannot get up at 3:30. So what they say, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So that principle is very right. So I will advise everybody to get up early, and once you start getting up early, by default you will go to bed early. So what you do every day, that impacts your personality, and I think if you get up early, you have more time for yourself to think, for retrospection and for personality development. Because in the night time, if you go to bed early, you spend less time on Netflix or social media or WhatsApp. So that will be my advice, to go to bed early and get up early. And health is very important factor. As you grow old, health becomes very important factor. And I think a person gets all the pleasure being fit and remaining healthy. So regarding taking leave, holidays, vacations, in policing, if you ask for leave, nobody likes it. They say as if you are doing a criminal action by asking for leave. So in most of the time, field postings as SP or DIG, we don't take leave much. But in case of marriage or in case of any other incidents, we ask for leave. But the thing is that it is not mandatory. So it is not right to ask for leave in policing, they say. So we plan it ahead. So I remember in 2001 as SP, we had a plan to go to US and UK. So my wife had planned. Then I was telling, you have made such a big planning, but it may or may not materialize. But with God's grace, we could visit those countries. But most of the time, we don't get leave. But best part of that, when you get leave, you take the best out of it, because you know this is the best time I am having leave, and I am out of policing work. You know, policing is so stressful. So when you get leave, so you enjoy it the most. Most of the weekends, in the policing weekends or fair and festivals, you remain engaged in field posting. But as you grow up in the senior level, and when you get office postings, that time you are able to get some leave, and also you take vacations. But again, it depends on the circumstances. When can you plan for leave? Like in government, during assembly period or during any disaster or any crisis, you cannot ask for leave. And if I look back, I haven't taken much leave. Like in a year, if there is 42 days leave, hardly I have taken 5 days leave or 7 days leave. Secondly, if you remain fit, you don't fall sick and you don't take leave. That is another aspect of remaining healthy and fit. But in last 28 years, I have taken some vacation and visited few countries, and also seen some places in India, but not that much as other people must have visited. So that is the restriction of being a civil servant. The leave is not your right. Thank you very much. I hope you got a good perspective of getting into the service. Here they say service first. So first priority is community service, second part is self-service. Thank you very much.